Hello, everyone. I'm back. I think I'm alone today. Well, I'm never alone, am I? Let's be real. But so yes. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, I've got the wrong mic. My setup's all wrong. Standard, isn't it? So hello everyone. I'm gonna put some lip gloss on before we start, because we were talking for an hour. Let's get the lip gloss on the go. I think we're live on everything. I'm trying to just check to see if we've gone live on TikTok. Newton's barking at everyone. Standard. We are live on TikTok. Okay. So, hi everyone. I have got the TikTok comments open. I've got the YouTube comments open. I believe I've gone live on my own LinkedIn because I think Ruta and some of you did an investigation which was around the kind of analytics of live streaming on the company page versus a personal page, and apparently it's better on a personal page. So we are live streaming through my LinkedIn. Not terrifying one iota, is it? You know, when you think I'm definitely still connected with some people that I probably should delete. So the idea that they might see this is slightly weird. In a way that I wasn't worried about people seeing it when I was on the Blame It on Marketing page. Interesting. Maybe it was it's a bit of a barrier. So I'm here. Hello. I don't really know what we're going to talk about today, but I will figure it out on the fly. There were a few things on my mind that I wanted to have a little look at, potentially, and then tell me what you're working on. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what's happening. Nobody seems to be on TikTok. We're only a minute in. So yeah, it's okay. I'll just riff and like talk to myself until someone turns up. You know, when you're like, oh, you can't do that webinar thing when you've got live, where you're just like, I'll just sit here and wait till someone shows up. You just got to keep talking. Anyway, so it's all good, but hopefully someone at some point will join, and then I won't feel so alone. But in the meantime, I'll just clean my glasses. How about that? So I was away from Thursday through to yesterday morning, which was lovely. It was very, very hot, and we were in Norfolk on the coast. Very, very hot. So like the first few days, like I'm sure everybody feels, we weren't necessarily enjoying it as much as we could have been because it was too hot, too warm. So I'm really glad now that it's cooled down a little bit. And so I went away, but I was doing some bits yesterday, and then today I feel fully back on it. And I am managing a few projects right now. So creation of a podcast series for one client, a website build project for another, and a big old data project as well. So, and I'm kind of like in the hot seat for managing the projects, which is not my usual thing. As in, I like managing projects. I'm very good at it, but my skill set is the actual marketing. That's what I would rather be doing, but I'm doing. Not complaining. I'd rather be doing the marketing bits, but I am in amongst it. Let's put it that way. So today it was fully get back on top of everything, check all my project boards, harass everyone via email. So I apologise in advance if you're one of those people. And then also just getting back up to speed with Blame It on Marketing. For those of you who don't know, Ruta started her new in-house gig that she's doing for a year today. So happy first day of work to you, Ruta. Not that you weren't working before. But she started that today. She's still doing some freelance as well. Hi, Sam. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Sam. I was just like, there's no one here. I'm just talking to myself. So hello, it's nice to see you again for the second time today. How are you doing? What have you been working on? What's going on in the world of Sam? since I spoke to you a few hours ago. Um, I've just been talking about what I've been working on, and one of the things that I think I might do while we're live streaming is I might, because on Friday, running a marketing triage session for everyone who is a Patreon member of Blame It on Marketing, which you can join whenever you want. It's only £5 a month. Actually, it's £4 a month, but it's $5. So, £4 a month. And you, oh, hi, James. James is on TikTok as well. Hello, guys. How are you? Tell me what you're working on, James. I see someone called Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me, everyone, what you're working on. So what I was thinking of doing is, so the marketing triage session on Friday, what we're going to do is talk about what I think the optimal sales and marketing funnel would look like, and what are the different stages, and what are some of the metrics that you might measure. So, oh no, a bird's trying to fly into the window. No, don't do that. Sorry, I've got a window right in front of me, so that was quite harrowing. You know, that moment where you're like, no, please don't do that. And I have to run or leave the live stream to save a bird. So I am thinking I might start drafting out what might go into the presentation. It won't give too much away, I don't think. I'll do more on it, but I'll just draft out some key things to think about. Because I love doing a presentation, especially in Canva. Oh yes, it's my speciality. So yeah, that's what I might do on this call, and I also might check in on some Blame It on Marketing stats as well. So I might do that first. So Sam, I've been all over the HubSpot data as we discussed and auditing my marketing collateral. Excellent, Sam. I'm really pleased. It was a very good conversation. Do you know what? I think it's that thing when you work on your own as a marketer sometimes, where you do just need someone else to have a look or talk to you about what you're thinking about doing, and just validate that the direction is the right thing. And that's what Sam and I do together, and it's lovely. So if anybody else obviously wants to do the same, feel free. Love a marketing chat. So that's what I'm thinking about doing today, is I will maybe pull some of that presentation together, have a look at some marketing stats. James, what are you? James, I've been working on STAR stories as part of my interview prep. What is that? What are STAR stories? Is that like you thinking through like what's the word that I'm looking for? Like where you've inputted into things and giving people the results and stuff. Like the story, the thing, the action, the result. I don't know what STAR stands for. Can't remember. I obviously, as a freelancer, I pitch to people all the time, which someone might say is an interview, but I have not interviewed in the same way for a long time. It's been a long time. Situation, task, action, result. Very good. How's that going? For Friday, Sam and James, you are both part of the Patreon group, if you can make it on Friday. And so one of the things that I'm thinking of doing, aside from doing the marketing funnel conversation, is to also talk through like any challenges, or like a specific challenge or difficult thing that has happened to you this week that you'd like the group to kind of like feedback on and help and support with, and then also something that you are super happy and has been a success for you this week. So just have a think about those. So your STAR stories, James, are gonna come in handy. Or your STAR prep, should I say, are gonna come in handy. So that is awesome. I have no idea if people are watching on LinkedIn. I assume it's working. So I'm just going to do a quick LinkedIn check while I'm here, just to make sure I am actually streaming on my LinkedIn and not like on routers or something random, because that does happen. Anybody who hasn't seen us do this before, because Router and I are now streaming on our own, there's homework, James. but it's nice homework. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I am streaming. Yeah, okay, just worth checking. Just in case anybody's like, she's gone mad. Why is she live streaming on her own LinkedIn? I do this. Me and Rooster do this like every day, just on the Blame It on Marketing page. I've not lost. Not lost. Yeah, yes, Sam. Yes, you pay for homework. But it's good because this is like your opportunity to bring something to the table for the group and like have some marketing group therapy. So I think it's really nice. So it's not homework. You just say like, this is the thing that's really bumming me out this week. What does everyone think? Job done. Get the group consensus going. I think it's quite a nice thing to do. I'm going to think of one. I'm going to think of some stuff. So don't you worry. I'll happily go first. I'll sacrifice myself to the group. It's fine. And like I said, if you are not a member of our Patreon, it's £4 a month. And Sam and James will tell you, is it worth it? I don't know. You guys tell me. So, okay. That's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to check my Blame It on Marketing stats very quickly, and I'll share my screen with you. I don't know what Root has been doing on the live streams. I came to one yesterday for about 5-10 minutes towards the end, just for moral support. So I was getting lonely after coming back from holiday. So anyway, I'm going to go to YouTube. I will share my screen momentarily. Do you know what? It is cheaper than therapy, and it's marketing specific. So yeah. They're laughing on TikTok. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I see somebody is now watching on YouTube. Who are you? Say hello. Right. Let me go to, I want to see my stats. Your videos. Actually, let me just, I want to check with the shorts. Oh yeah, some of them are still scheduled, so that's fair enough. But anyway, let me just, let's look together. Share window. That's what I want to do. Share this window. Boop, boop. Can everyone see that? Okay, I think you can actually. That's good. She was checking stats and saying maybe we were all just shit since our stats are all down. I wasn't saying that. Is that the meeting that you had earlier? Please tell me. Not me, not you guys. No, not on this. So this is obviously just the last 28 days, but let's oh, Rooter was complaining at you all. Well, honestly, Rooter, it's a bit rude, isn't it? Anyway, what stats was she checking, Sam? Tell me. Okay. So we know, like, obviously we know that this is YouTube, and we know that like shorts perform best. People obviously like this ridiculously horrific clip of me. Not sure why. The subscriber count is going up, which is nice. But it is still quite slow, isn't it? It's really hard because, like, really we need to make actual content for YouTube, and I guess the podcast isn't specifically that, but the lives are. Come on. Okay, well, there we go. But what I think, do you know what? Obviously, this is when we started doing the live streams, and so obviously, like, there was obviously a bit of a peak. And also, this is when, so at the same time as starting the lives, we started to post all the shorts again, because we'd kind of gone off the boil with that. So, okay, we're peaking a bit more. I think it's interesting because Ruta was saying, obviously she was streaming on her LinkedIn. So we obviously were looking, I guess she's figuring out what difference that's making. So that's cool. Okay. Let's have a look at content. Regular videos, live streams. The shorts feed is obviously the biggie. It's interesting. I'm just looking for things. Oh, live streams. Hello. Because they're all called the same thing. We can't tell. I'd have to click on it and have a look at the date for that one. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I mean, it clearly makes a difference, doesn't it? But I don't know. That's interesting. Oh no, that is all the episodes. Yeah. Guys, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, tongue in cheek. Obviously, tongue in cheek. She's, cheeky little woman. I don't know. Now I've got this whole thing because I'm streaming on my own LinkedIn where I'm like, oh, shouldn't swear, but I don't know. Do I need to behave myself more because it's not on the Blame It On Marketing page? I don't know. I've all of a sudden become very uncomfortable again. So this is YouTube. Okay, so let's have a look. I just want to do a little comparison. Obviously this is back when we started. I don't know what was going on then. I mean, it's quite clear to see, like, the more consistent content is obviously making a difference, but I need to get on it. Help me think. Is there something else you guys think we should be doing on YouTube that we're not? That's what I want to know. Call out to you guys. Should we be doing more? New viewers. Most of them are new. The men love watching us. The young men love watching us. I don't know why I find that so funny. I'm well above that age bracket, guys. Come on. Who are these people? Just be yourself. Thanks, James. Thank you. Be less awkward. You don't need to worry about swearing. Yeah, but also now I'm just slightly terrifying myself anyway. Right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen on that one. Oh no. Stop for now. You could create shorts from the live streams. Yeah, I did wonder if we should be doing that, actually. That is a very valid point, because I think, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's quite easy to do as well in here. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go into the studio. Brainstorm video ideas. I'm obviously now just looking at this and you guys don't know what I'm doing anyway, but I'm pretty sure we can do it within YouTube, right? We can just take clips. So yeah. Yeah, we don't create shorts from the lives. We create shorts for the main episodes. So yeah. That's what we do. Can you guys were listening to Ruta? Was she saying that I'm not even am I allowed to keep promoting Blame It On Marketing through Blame It On Marketing, or do I have to post everything now as Emma and not post anything on Blame It On Marketing? Anyone know? I forgot what she said. She did tell me. She voice noted me, and then I forget because she voice noted me. She don't write it down. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that one. And then the other one that I was going to log into is a Buzzsprout. And have a little look in there. It was just streams. Okay, cool. That's good, because I was like, otherwise, that's like me posting every day about Blame It on Marketing, which is absolutely fine. People might get fed up of me. Don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at the stats for the actual podcast. So, share window, share this window. Okay, so this is Buzzsprout. This is the sort of this is the platform that we use to distribute the podcast. It's very good. Basically, you can hook it up. If you haven't seen this before, you can hook it up to everything: Apple, Spotify, Google, all the podcast streaming services, and then it obviously collates most of the downloads for you, most of the data, but it's not 100% accurate. Obviously, it's not got the YouTube information on here, for example, but it does have most of the download information. So as you can see, we're getting more popular. April, June, what's going on? I was like, we're getting more popular, and then plummet. Oh dear, last 30 days. Actually, let's last 7 days. What's happened? Custom. Let's compare. Is this what Ruta was moaning about? Yes, they are. They're not as seen on the company page. It's really frustrating, actually. So basically, LinkedIn, unless you on a company page are prepared to pay for the premium profile and also maybe chuck some ad spend in, you're really not going to see much traction or engagement from a company page. And even then, it's not going to be as good as a person. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing, really, if you were pinning all your hopes and dreams on that, as a lot of companies do, actually. I'm just going to have a look. It's interesting. All right. Well. What's happened? That's really interesting, isn't it? It just needs a bit more time to breathe. Some of the episodes do. But apparently peak April 2026, you all liked our content. And since then, we've been duff. I laugh because I also know that it takes time. But it's interesting because obviously this one is a really popular episode with Beth O'Malley, who's great. So the stuff about email having great ROI. So that's always been a really good episode. And then it's really funny that the next two are me and Ruta. So oh no, that's from the Marketing Dribble guys, the Trigger Bingo. Yeah, that was great fun, I have to say. That was really good fun. And then the campaign one, Make It Go Viral with Will Aitken. He's a influence. I was about to say he's a big old influencer, like he's old. He's not. Yes, it's very interesting. It's very interesting to just check back on some of this stuff because I don't look all the time. So it's interesting to just see what people are interested. And then there's this one, which is about how Ruta and I actually use AI, or did use AI. I think this is quite out of date now, to be honest, because this episode was from like May last year. So I would say that even the way I use it's changed slightly. So yeah, anyway. James, if you were starting out, would you create a LinkedIn company page or focus on your personal profile? I think these days I would focus on a personal profile. It's really difficult though, because if you've got an in-house job, and you've got an in-house marketing team, I think the only real route for like using LinkedIn now as a promotional channel is to have like employees creating content. I think the business creating content, like, you used to traditionally see, is not particularly going to work anymore. I think it's quite difficult. I think it's going to be more, and I see that now because there's obviously there's the rumor mill about LinkedIn and the direction that they're going, and it kind of becoming like a creator marketplace and that sort of thing. And that basically does mean that it's on the individual rather than the company. But then I would say you've got to build your LinkedIn personal profile out. You've got to work with your employees. Like we've done quite a few episodes on this actually on the podcast. As there is an episode with Will and Tyler talking about working with influencers, and then there's a few others talking about personal profiles, and all those sorts of things. And while I still do maintain that you don't have to have a personal profile, it means that your other marketing avenues have got to be really strong. So like, I think everybody freaks out the idea that you wouldn't be on social media, but you would just maybe be using different channels and stuff, and LinkedIn's maybe not the one. Dare I say it? So yeah, I think if it was a company, if I was building Blame What Marketing out again with the information that we have now, I would just do everything through mine and Ruta's profiles, because we probably also would have better stats at this point in our journey. Like we're nearly 4 years old, so I think we probably would have had, who knows, been on the cover of Forbes. I don't believe that for a second. I don't think anybody wants to see that. So yes, good question, James. How are you finding it, James? Because you were saying you were doing some work on your LinkedIn profile a little while ago, and I know, Sam, you've been making a concerted effort to post a bit more, so I'm just interested to see if you guys have seen any kind of like uplift in anything. Obviously, James, you've been on the job hunt, so like has it made any difference so far? So I'm just interested in your guys views if you are on TikTok listening, because there's a few people on TikTok listening along. Tell me about your experience of using LinkedIn versus other social platforms. I'm really interested to see like what people's personal takes are and how they find it. So yeah, let me know. I am going to now start my presentation for Friday. So I'm going to do that a little bit. I will still chat along. Obviously, I can see the comments still. I will share my screen as well. Sam, I've been so bad at keeping mine up to date lately, but I've always had a huge increase in views. Yeah. What's it like when I don't know, Sam, like have you ever tried to get anything out of LinkedIn, as in like I don't know, personally, apart from like maybe when you've been job hunting or whatever, like have you ever like used it for anything particularly, like trying to look for work and those sorts of things by using your personal profile? Yeah. Sam's talking about posting consistency. You need to make time for consistency. I think you do, but also I'm going to say this. So like I over the last, I've gone through phases as well where I have posted every single day, and then I have not posted for like a week, and then I'll post, and it honestly makes no difference. Like I just see no difference. Like as in, I guess I have a style of post. Maybe that's probably the only thing that is consistent, but I just don't know if the posting consistently thing all the time is the answer. The algorithm's so weird. So now I'm being honest, I'm not sure about the consistency thing anymore. I think the main thing is that the tone and the type of posts and the voice that you have is consistent, and that it isn't, okay, posting once a month is probably no good, but posting once a week is probably fine. When I ask questions, I never get answers, so it proved no one actually reads what you write. I usually share my thoughts rather than for job hunting, etc. Yeah. Yeah, I think the question thing's really interesting, because I've always found that's what it's like, oh, you've got a poll functionality, but so rarely does anyone answer them unless they're particularly spicy. So like the Blame It on Marketing polls, I always add like a comedy answer in to solicit responses from people, or elicit, not solicit. I'm not soliciting on LinkedIn, although I have seen people do that. I nearly got cancelled for calling that out, but whatevs. So we won't go there, not today. So yeah, I'm just interested in how you guys are using it and how you're finding it. Yeah. So Sam's saying, people are scared to share their own voice and their own views on a public platform. And yeah, that's always really scary. I mean, I've just said it here, like I'm now live streaming on my profile, and because it's on my profile, even though it's under the banner of Blame It on Marketing, and I'm still Emma and I still behave the same regardless, it still made me go, oh, is there stuff I shouldn't say? Which is not like me at all. James, I'm trying to post more regularly, showing my expertise. Sam's got a meeting. See you later, Sam. Yeah, my best poll was, what's your favourite ice cream or ice lolly? Yeah, seriously. I could share anything about my dogs. It's going to get loads of likes. If I write anything about marketing, nope. But I did the other day test out a carousel because, just so you know, I've worked for 2 companies and we've exited. and I was like, actually, I've learned some stuff here that might be of interest. And I made it into a carousel with cringeworthy photos of me at Blame It on Marketing events. And it got so much traction. So maybe there is still hope. I mean, I did use loads of cringeworthy photos of myself, which was really a real bit of a killer, to be honest. But, needs musts. Can I create a profile for Newton? I don't know. Do you know what? He doesn't work very hard, James, so I'm not sure he needs one, but he does have an Instagram account. Iggle and Newton have an Instagram account. I think it's called New and Iggy or something like that. Where I do post regular photos of what Newton and Iggle have been up to, which recently has obviously been a holiday. So, I feel like they get enough internet related exposure as it is. So I think they might be covered. James, how are you finding posting stuff about how are you finding posting stuff about like your expertise? Like, what's that like? Have you been getting good feedback from people? I just saw Ruta posted something on LinkedIn and now I want to go look at what she said. I suspect it is something from the podcast. So let's go and have a little look, shall we? Let's go and see what she's up to. She didn't post it. I think she scheduled it, didn't she? Did she schedule some stuff yesterday? Yeah, she did, didn't she? Oh, let's look at her. Oh, here she is. Oh, it's me and her. You know what? She's right. Isn't this fun? We'll just stalk her. That conversation with Ada was just really cool. So I don't know if you haven't listened to it, please do go and listen to it. It's a great conversation about ICP, ideal customer profiles. It's literally like ICP 101. So anyway, right, we're going to go back to Canva. I'm going to start writing out my thoughts for the optimal sales and marketing funnel. I'm saying that I'm like deeply disturbed by the idea of I don't want to do a mobile PowerPoint. Just a normal one, man. That is what I've said. I'm going to just check that I actually know what I've said I'm going to talk about on Friday. I've also got another presentation to do the following week to the HR Geek Squad. So shout out to them, where the title of what I've said I'm going to talk about is how not to fuck messaging up. So that's going to be more with my HR internal comms marketing hat on. But it's very exciting. James says, my most popular post was a very clickbaity, the interview lesson that changed my job search game. Very good. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, James. Got to do it. Let's have a look. What did I say in the description? One thing I will tell you about freelancing, if nobody's ever said this to you, is that it takes quite a lot of brain power to switch around clients and working on this and that and this and that and this and that. And some people are very disciplined and they will just go, I'm working on this now. And then they switch They work on another client on a different day, that kind of thing. I do that as well. I do. I'm quite disciplined, but I also have days like today where I'm playing catch up and I am swapping around, and my brain is a bit fried. So that's why I'm just saying words and can't remember what I've written. The optimal marketing and sales stages and metrics to support each stage. Delightful. Okay, so I am right. I've got Pink Pony Club by my mate Chapel in my head. My mate, she's not my mate. Obviously, because everything I ever do is a 101. Right, I'm going to share my screen. Right. If you see my Canva, you are going to see some really weird stuff in here. So I apologize in advance that you may see things that you're like, what the devil? I'm also going to break all the rules of mine and Router's presentation deck that we have from previous. Because, you know, why not? Oh, I shouldn't, should I? She's going to get so annoyed at me. Hang on, let me just unshare my screen. It's fine, it's fine. We're not going to do it. I'm going to use the correct branding. I don't want to upset her. Oh my God. The reason I can't scroll in my Canva is because I don't know if anybody else does this, but I obviously let my partner, Ed, use my Canva. And Ed is a scientist. And so my Canva is just full of pictures of science. I'm just like, pardon? Not to mention all the weird shit that I end up making. Proceed to copy. Okay, right. Now I will use the correct window. It's not really the funnel, is it? And it should be the other way around. Because we come first. And we're going to delete Router off the presentation because she's not doing it. Oh, it's just me. So pathetic, isn't it? Right. We'll think of a better title. We'll obviously think of a snappier title. That's obviously really tiny. That's me, Emma. That's as far as we get into doing this presentation. It's just here's me live streaming a presentation about me. It's not weird, is it, at all? So what are we going to cover? What are we going to cover? We are going to cover I think it's important to talk about why we need Oh, it is. What is the optimal? What are the optimal stages? Optimal stages. Ooh. There might be something at the end of this. Maybe about how to align. Wow, doesn't that sound dry at the minute? You know, when you do something, you're like, wow, that doesn't sound fun. That sounds really boring. I tell you what, we'll do boring, and then like I'll come back and spice it up. So like what you read now, James, because I know Sam's gone, is not what this will look like later. I promise. I do like a little emoji. I'm a big fan. Stages, funnels. I don't know. We'll figure out something. We'll figure out something that will work. So the first thing we're going to talk about is why. Is it okay to just write so we don't kill each other? Ah. Biggest point of all, so we don't kill each other. What a delight. Ah. Activities as efficiently as possible. That might be the same as the one above, but I'm coming back. I'm just live getting it out of my brain, so we may come back and tweak some of this in a minute. It's just my starting point, guys. It's just my starting point. So we should report back where there are successes or challenges. I think that actually probably fits into this above. It's like 0.1a. So we have a shared language, because I think that's one of the worst things, isn't it? It's like when all these different things mean different things to different people. It just, it's just otherwise it just we're not gonna work well together, are we? If someone says MQL and you don't know what the hell an MQL is. I think that's actually maybe one of the most underrated points about this whole thing, which is that we're actually measuring the right things. So we're not like obsessing over stuff that we've got no influence or impact, like past a certain point, you know? I think that's probably one of the the big issues. Actually, this one. So Definitely a big problem that I have seen is that one. Like, where is the handover? Actually, do you know what as well? I'm going to argue this is probably not just sales and marketing, is it? This is like if you've got customer success or customer service, like the ultimate goal. Actually, should we do that? I don't think anybody ever thinks like that about marketing and sales funnels, but we'll or deal stages or whatever else. So we'll just highlight that now. What are the optimal stages? I'm going to come back to that one because I don't want to share that right now. I know what they are in my head and then how to measure each stage. And between each stage as well, obviously. So these two will line up. Duplicate the stage. How to align the revenue team. Basically, yeah. Anyway. I don't know what I'm doing or saying. So these are the slides. Do you know what? I'm not going to do the rest of these because I don't want to give away too much. But if you want to come and listen to me talk about marketing and sales stages, you can pay £4 and you can come and watch me talk about it on Friday. And I promise you, this is going to look banging by the time I'm finished. So anybody who knows me knows I love a deck. And I love a little diagram, and I've got the funnel stages in my head mapped out, or at least what I think is optimal, although it will be very much up for debate on the session on Friday. And then, yeah, everyone's got to do their homework and bring a challenge, something that is challenging them this week, and then something that they are happy about this week. That's fun, isn't it? I've had no LinkedIn comments. So the first time I live stream on my own and nobody's got anything to say. Oh, Ruta liked my comment. She's obviously online. Excuse me. She's obviously online. That is outrageous. Outrageous. I tell you what we'll do. Let's play a fun game for the last 10 minutes of let's scroll through my LinkedIn feed and see what we can see. Let's see if we've got any comments that we want to make to anybody. That's fun, isn't it? Sorry, I have, like I say, I've just Pink Pony Club is in my head and it won't go away. Okay. Oh, and there's something else I'll show you at the very end. James, seeing as you're my core listener today. Okay. So Robin's at B2B Ignite. We like Robin Hartley. Hello. She's been on the podcast before. Give her a like. Don't really know why I'm getting that. I agree, actually, Michelle. Gonna give it a like. Get your people making your content, right? That's how communities work. It's really interesting, actually, the community marketing debate, because it was the hot topic for a while. When I first started freelancing, that's what I was doing a lot. I was building communities for people, and then it's sort of gone off the boil because they're like, oh wait, this is actually hard work. Can't be bothered. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really, because they're missing out. Because when you look at communities like Michelle's, you're like, oh yeah, hang on, there's probably something in that. Spotify advertising. I keep getting this advert, right? And I totally get it because I'm like, yeah, of course, Spotify adverts. Great. I haven't looked yet. Has anyone else in the world looked at the Spotify advertising? What can you tell us about it? We need to know. Our friend Kylie McIntyre, our parental correspondent for Blame It On Marketing, is liking things. So I'm going to see what she's been liking. How it feels when you see the same people in your network always showing up with silly little posts. Bless her. Bless her. That's so patronising. This is lovely Anna, who's also been on the podcast talking about marketing careers. Could you be trying harder? Yes, I agree. I'm actually going to comment and say, true story. True story. See, look, I'm all for this. Jake, I'm not commenting on your content, but I mean, first of all, I've seen this. I'm pretty sure I've seen this video, but before, but also, and I'm sure it's great for the reach, but I don't want to see a video that's 3 weeks old. LinkedIn, it's been there and it's gone. You know, no other social media platform has that problem, that level of issue with old content. Hey. This is funny. People turn out I've successfully wasted half of 2026 on to waste the other half now. I've got to comment. Congratulations. H1 complete. Love it. Love it. Oh dear. Some people on here are really funny. It's a box. What's she doing? Don't know. Oh, it looks like podcast mics. Ooh. Have you heard of typo marketing? Yep, typo marketing is a real thing. It's when mistakes are made on purpose in post so you believe it's written by a human, not AI. What's the point? Well, there are 2 points. So you and those pesky little social media AI detectors think this post is written by a person, even though it might not be. People, your audience are wanting authentic content. Mistakes. Yeah. I think it's that simple. Like, honestly, I do. All right, you either write like a human or you don't. And I'm not opposed to AI, people posting AI content, generated content per se, but I am opposed to it not being checked and not being like in your tone of voice or in a particular tone of voice. Then I have a real problem with it. But I'm absolutely fine if you want to use it as the starting point. Just want to make my position very clear. I mean, I know this is a joke, but also I'm just going to scroll past it. I can't deal with it. I don't, yeah. The UK Corporate Events Playbook. Sounds fun. Oh, John. I like John. Give me a little clap. He's making sense to me. Making it make sense. This is actually really fun. Maybe this is what I should just do. I'm streaming alone, I think, tomorrow as well. So maybe I'll just do this tomorrow. What do you reckon? We'll just go through LinkedIn together. It feels really evil to do this, but it's also really fun. Just to be like, what are we gonna say on their content? What are we going to see that's awful? Do you know when you read things like this? I'm really sorry, Tom, but you've instantly lost me because as soon as someone mentions Cannes, Lions, and Anthropic and Dave Gerhardt, I'm out. I've zoned out. Bye bye. I don't know. When sometimes you really want to comment and you're just like, nah, I'm just not. I'm just going to scroll past. Just going to keep scrolling, scroll past, scroll past, scroll past. I'm going to do one more post. I want to look at one more post. I mean, I'm getting a bit bored of the walking and talking format anyway. Like, a puppy. Don't know who that is. Just gonna like it. There you go. Job done. Liked it. She's put loads of pictures of her puppy on LinkedIn. I'm like, I love that. Good for you, Nicola, and your lovely little puppy. Anyway, I'm gonna stop sharing now. Let's stop all this chaos. That was fun, wasn't it? Well, come back tomorrow. I might do more of the same. I'm gonna work on my presentation on tomorrow, maybe a little bit, and do some other work. I've got more work to do today. I need to go and check in on the big old data project I'm involved in and see if I've got any more access to any more platforms. Saying that very excitingly. If you came to watch and you commented, thank you, James, Sam, other friends. Oh, there's more messages that I haven't seen. Oh, crap. I have seen, James, that you can comment using GIFs. Was I being harsh? What was I being harsh about? I don't know now. I'm very confused because I couldn't see your comments and now I can see them all. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry. It's because I apparently logged out of TikTok. Anyway, James, tell me what I was being harsh about. DM me. Tell me. I'm going to go now. But it's been lovely. So thanks for joining me, everyone. I'm going to end the live stream. Harsh about deleting Router. Yeah, it was funny though, wasn't it? It was funny. So I'm gonna finish my presentation tomorrow or today. I'm gonna go and chase my data project, and I will see you all on the flip side tomorrow, where we can scroll some more through some more LinkedIn posts together, maybe, and some other stuff.